Good morning, LinkedIn, and welcome to another short video. Mark and Stephen here, Consero Finance. Today's quick video, I just wanted to pick Stephen's brains about the industry and how things have changed over the years. So obviously he's been in the industry now for 30 years. So let's go back to the start, Stephen. How it all began, how you got involved in the industry and different changes.
Yeah, almost 30, it's 27. So 27 years ago, moved to England when I was 19 and didn't have a job. I'd left the airport in Belfast City to move to England. Went for a job interview, didn't know really what the job was for, and it turned out to be for a leasing brokerage. So went for the interview, got the job, and from then on it was very much a baptism of fire, thrown in at the deep end, lots of cold calling to what they call long-term prospects. So like being an apprentice in a way. I managed to work my way up there, and after about 10 years I left to join a finance company. So completely different dynamics from being a broker. Joined a finance company, and my role there was to open up multiple branches across the UK as I was the sales director. Towards the end, around a few years ago, I decided that I needed to do a full circle and get back into the world of being a broker.
So why go back to the world of being a broker then?
Being a funder, many pros, things like interest rates, but actually I think there's more pros of being a leasing broker. We can give access to multiple products, so we've more products for customers and suppliers. We have a much higher acceptance percentage, and also being a broker, you have a much broader range of assets that you want to finance. You know, we can do everything from vehicles and plants right down to software and furniture. And the funder that I worked with before, they were really only interested in small ticket IT. So for me, it was become a broker and offer more for the partners that want to work with us, whether it's a supplier or a customer.
So why Consero Finance then, Stephen?
Good question. One word, LEASA. There are 600 brokers in the UK, all fighting for the same business. So I needed a differentiator. It was the only way I was going to start a brokerage again, by having something completely different. So LEASA is an online platform that we give access to the suppliers that we work with, where they can submit online applications, they can send documents electronically, they can track all of their live contracts regardless of the finance company we have used. You know, in any given month we may use 5 to 6 different finance companies for one supplier. So having access to all of those contracts in one platform, it's very rare that they would get that elsewhere. And also, as well as LEASA, we are a fintech. We really embrace the technology that's out there. There are so many technology companies out there that can help a small business like ourselves. You know, we don't provide products, we provide a service. We want to make sure that we provide the best service. So for example, as well as LEASA, we use a company called IDPal, and that's great to prevent fraud, because there's lots of fraud in our industry, and it will do ID and verification checks. We send a link to the signatory of the lease via text message, and they follow the instructions, and it literally takes 30 seconds. And the third technology we use is DocuSign. So we want to make sure that we, once the credit's approved, that we can get the lease agreement signed quickly, because the salespeople that we work with at the suppliers want to get those deals in quick. And it's also to prevent things happening. Funny story, from when I first started, 19, first week in the job, I was sent into London to sign a lease agreement, and I had to go and meet a person, forget the name, but went into the building, asked for the name of that person, and this person came down who I didn't recognise. So it turns out I was in the building next door, and had to make my excuses, go next door, get the right signatory, and get the lease agreement signed. So I think having DocuSign on board will prevent 19-year-olds like me, maybe work with equipment suppliers, making that same mistake. So I think for us, the technology is the most important piece of Consero, whether it's with LEASA, whether it's IDPal, or whether it's with DocuSign.